Guys, today I have for you something really spicy and freaking delicious at the same time. I know that sounds kinda weird, but trust me, you need this build. I will put my grandpa's balls on the line and I will say or state that this build can absolutely annihilate legendary difficulty without breaking a sweat, and the reason is quite simple, because we have paired up here exotic assault rifle Chameleon with NINJABIKE backpack and bulwark gear. So all these three things will provide us with insane survivability and of course DPS output, and most important part, that you can do legendary runs in solo and in team play. You don't have to collect memento trophies, you will not proc any talents on kill, your build will work all the time in any scenario. So long story short, if you are not familiar with exotic assault rifle Chameleon, this bad boy not only looks badass, but also it has a really strong adaptive instinct talent. It will give you 90% extra weapon damage, 50% extra crit damage, 20% extra crit chance, and of course extra reload speed. And you can stack it really quickly, although you need 75 body shots, you need some headshots as well. In terms of body shots, don't worry, you can stack Chameleon assault rifle on dogs, war machines, all the shenanigans, so you're gonna stack it pretty goddamn quickly. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, DMG.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then DMG.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles, they will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code RBDIF you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services. But now let's get back to this legendary Chameleon setup. And I tried multiple combinations with different talents on my chest piece. I tried glass cannon, it worked pretty well because we have protection from elites on this one. We have armor, regen and shield health as well. I tried with obliterate because you're gonna get crit chance pretty nice amount with adaptive instincts talent proc, and of course in this build by default we have 40% and you can reach easily 50% by switching chest piece. I will explain everything in my build guide. I tried the spotter by switching my assault turret for full skill. I tried multiple combinations, but as turned out I came back to obliterate talent, and the reason is quite simple, because assault rifle, or in this case Chameleon, has really nice rate of fire. Crit chance is not a problem, so you're gonna stack it really quickly. For new players, glass cannon could be tricky and they could panic if they will see the armor go down. So yes, spotter, that means that you're losing second skill. You got the point. For specialization we will use technician to gain one extra skill tier. Disrupt grenades, must have for legendary difficulty. Extra skill damage for our assault turret will be really handy as well. For the guns though, I'm using exotic assault rifle Chameleon, which is really strong once you stacked it. As you see right now, I stacked the middle bar and that's 90% extra weapon damage, and when that's stacked, goddamn, you can nail some enemies to the ground. Look at this shenanigans. Boom! Wiped, deleted from the servers, easy money. And it's pretty goddamn dope that you can stack it against war machines, dogs, all these even healing stations, because all these things has tons of armor and you're gonna stack it really quickly. 90% extra weapon damage is a huge buff. With glass cannon you're gonna amplify the damage even further, and don't forget you're gonna gain crit damage as well. But to increase our survivability even further, I'm using the map named shotgun with preservation talent. It works really well with your skill kills, guys. You don't have to kill anyone with the map shotgun itself. If you don't have any medkits, simply take cover, use your turret and take out the mob shotgun. When turret will kill, for example, non-elite enemy, it will proc preservation on the mob shotgun and armor on kill attribute, and you're gonna get 32% armor, so it's pretty goddamn dope. You can throw in the mixed bulwark gear set, you can pop out of the cover, use your shield, boom, you're regaining your health back really quickly. For the pistol, TDI pistol, which will provide us with extra skill tier and of course with insane. And actually in this setup we have 5 skill tiers with using your pistol. And if you will be short on ammo, definitely use insane to boost your assault turret damage even further. For the gear though, I'm using 3 pieces from bulwark gear set everywhere. I have armor regen to run around like a freak, but you could invest in skill damage to be more effective with your assault turret, but armor regen works for me really well. You can easily switch covers, you can run around, you can take damage, you can take bleed damage from Chunga Stinger Hives, and main thing that bulwark gear set will give you back ammo in rapid fire, especially when you're gonna use your shield. You're gaining 50% extra shield health, of course 10% ammo, 1% armor regen by itself. It's super dope. Use your shield receives damage and you're gonna heal yourself instantly. For the chest piece, like I said, I tried multiple combinations. If you are a seasoned player, I would recommend you to use Glass Cannon talent. This talent will provide you insane amount of damage. If you're a new player, I would recommend you to go for Obliterate, because crit chance is not a problem in this setup. For the chest piece itself, I would switch for Providence chest piece to gain headshot damage and crit chance, or Vulcan and Harris. Unfortunately, in my stash I couldn't find Vulcan and Harris chest piece with Obliterate and crit damage attribute, so I could draw, for example, skill damage as second attribute. I couldn't find the chest piece, or even with Glass Cannon, so the only thing that left for me was a Fenris chest piece. I gained, of course, that stability and 10% assault rifle damage, but I would switch for Vulcan and Harris or Providence chest piece. So you have 2 options, which I would prefer much more. Headshot damage would be really nice, and crit chance would work really well with your all damage buffs, especially with Obliterate or with Glass Cannon. Spotter will not work here, because in that case you're gonna lose your second DPS source, that's assault turret. You have to switch it for maybe pulse. If you will take out shield, it means you can't heal yourself properly, because by receiving damage and using shield at the same time, you're gonna heal yourself, you're gonna trigger bulwark gear set, so it means that you have to use shield by any means. So yeah, Spotter will not work, although it's really nice talent to use, amplified skill and weapon damage. But so yeah, you have really 2 options here, Obliterate and Glass Cannon. Unbreakable, I think, is not necessary, especially when we have such amount of armor regen. For holster, I'm using Picard's holster, name it holster, for extra 15% weapon damage. Since we are using NINJABIKE backpack, that will unlock a second bonus from the gear set, and that's extra skill tier. NINJABIKE backpack by itself will give us skill tier, armor, weapon damage, and we have by default 4 skill tiers, and our assault turret will be pretty goddamn decent. Knee pads, gloves, of course, bulwark knee pads and bulwark gloves with armor regen everywhere. For the skills, like I said, I'm using assault turret and shield, the best combination. And the chest piece, definitely I would switch for Vulcan and Harris with skill damage and crit damage maybe. I think armor regen we have enough here, so I would not waste the attribute for extra armor regen. I definitely would spec out damage. Butcher drops the mic. Bye, stay safe, try this build.